Hi everyone, my name is Melanie, also known as Cozy Cardigans on YouTube, and I'm the owner and dyer of Big Little Yarn Co. You can find me on Instagram at Big Little Yarn Co. Welcome back everybody. For those of you who are seeing this for the first time, I took quite a long break, like from before the previous video, I guess, because I had my son, and then I took another quite long break till this episode because I went on vacation to the US. I currently live in Hyogo, Japan with my husband Tim and my son Everest. We call him Evie for short. But yeah, so we all went to the US, Evie for the first time. It's been a while since we last were there. We haven't gone back in 2 years. So it was really fun to catch up with everybody, all our friends and family who we haven't seen in a long time. And then also to introduce everyone to Evie, since he hasn't seen any of our family. Well, some people have come to Japan, but I haven't seen any of Tim's side of the family, so it was really nice to introduce everybody. So we were there for, I believe, 48 days or so quite a while. So I have a lot to catch you up on. What else? So we just got back a couple days ago, and we've been unpacking, trying to get over jet lag, and also I'm currently in the sampling phase excuse me, sampling phase for my next shop update, which will be in December. More info will be coming soon. If you have not signed up for my newsletter, I'll have a link below, and then also I'm pretty much on Instagram most of the time, so if you have not followed me on Instagram, I recommend you do so. But I'm pretty excited for the next update. But yeah, more info about that will be coming soon. So how should I start this? I guess finish objects first, right? So I finished this first object right before we left Japan to the US, and it is this little Petite Ingrid sweater baby. So the sleeves are folded up right now because right now the sleeves are a little bit too long for Evie. So here's the sleeves unfolded. So this pattern is by Petite Knit, and there's also an adult version, so I'm kind of wanting one for myself so we can match. But yeah, super cute. I finished this right before we left. It is made with Knitting for Olive Heavy Merino in the colorway Fennel, and it's this really nice light green color. Tim and I really like Evie and green. I don't know, we think it's his color. So it's a super fun knit, super quick because it's like a worsted weight. I believe she holds like a bunch of yarns together for her called 4 yarn. But yeah, I just used one strand of the heavy worsted and it worked out perfectly. Yeah, it's a super fun pattern because it has all these different textures and ribby. Sorry, my memory card was full, so I had to delete some stuff, so you might be in a different position. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, there's like these faux cables. But yeah, it's a super fun quick knit for a baby, and she's got plenty of sizes. I'll put a picture of him wearing it right here on the screen. But yeah, super fun, easy knit. We didn't end up taking it to America because we were mostly in SoCal and San Diego mostly, so he didn't really need it, but he wore it when we came back to Japan because it was pretty cold here. So that's that. Ooh. And let me talk about what I'm wearing. So before I forget, so this is the Intuva sweater by Ronya Coletto. I think that's how you say her last name, but anyways, she's a Finnish designer. I test knitted this for her a while back. It's a color work yoke sweater. The color work is super pretty. Let me get up. I kind of modified it though, so I wanted the sleeves to be, I knit the sleeves as according to what she put, but I personally don't like sleeves that are kind of like tight on my arms. That's just like my thing, so I ended up doing my own thing with the sleeves so that it has this like baggier look to it, so it's a bit more oversized. So yeah, there's that. And then also for the ribbing, I wanted the ribbing to kind of be more open, I guess, to be a little bit more drapey. So I actually went up a needle size for the ribbing, so you could see that it doesn't like cinch in like it would usually do if you went down a needle size. And then also, it should be a regular just sweater, but I wanted to use up as much yarn as I could. So I ended up at like the point where I knew the my high-waisted pants would be ending. So like right over here, I split between the front and back. And then I knit the front and back separately, so it has this split hem here. And then I made the back a little longer than the front. I made sure it doesn't roll, but I just did a garter stitch for like the first and last 3 stitches here, so it doesn't roll too much. And then again, I used one needle size larger for the ribbing, so it doesn't like, because I thought it might be weird for the hem to kind of cinch in if it was a split hem, so I wanted it to be drapey. So I went up a needle size for the ribbing, and it worked out pretty good. Let me see if I could back up a little so you could kind of see. So yeah, so you can see that the back is longer than the front. I kind of like how you can see my high-waisted pants. There's the other side. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. Very cozy, very warm. This yarn is from, let me scooch up a little. This yarn is naturally dyed yarn from Hey Mama Wolf Yarns. This is her Shaw Wolf number 4. I'll put the info right here, but it's a naturally dyed German Merino untreated non-superwash wool. It's a DK weight, and yeah, it's so warm, so cozy. I love this color combo, gray, yellow, and cream. I think the gray and cream are undyed. This is just like the base color, and then the yellow is botanically dyed. So yeah, this is super wintry and kind of autumnal, I guess, because of the yellow. But yeah, it's super cozy. It's getting colder and colder here in Japan, so this is perfect. But yeah, one more FO is this. I put an Instagram post about it just like yesterday, and it's actually released today in the US. This is Emily, who goes by Gently Chaotic Knits on YouTube. She's Emily Kurt on Instagram. This is her GCK dad sweater. So it's just this really cozy worsted weight classic silhouetted sweater, and she said she based it off of the sweaters that her dad would wear when she was younger. And it is so cozy, and it looks just, the silhouette just looks good on everybody. It's just this really nice oversized sweater that everybody could get into. It's got nice oversized sleeves, and let me see if I could get up. I think you could tell, but I did not do every other row. I did not mix the dye lots very good. Well, I just knit as, let me call it, I just do you call it? Oh my gosh, having a brain fart. I didn't do any like helical knitting to mix the dye lots, so you kind of see the color blocking here, but it's not as obvious in person. I think it's just on camera. But I knit this using Woollentwine, limited edition number 5, or limited edition base, and I don't remember what it is. Let me see. I got 2 colors actually. I got this brown color, which is Morel. Oops. Let me hold it up. This brown color is called Morel. I have a tiny bit left. I also got an undyed gray color when it came out. So it is 80% Scotch Mule and 20% Gotland. And it is so fuzzy and cozy. I'm saving this one to make a oversized seasons cardigan by Ozetta. And but yeah, this is perfect for this sweater. Yeah, so I think I've already put up some pictures for you to see, but it's super cozy. I finished it in the US and I was wearing it all the time, and I'm still wearing it all the time. It's just perfect for fall. So yeah, okay, so those are my finished objects. Onto the whips. So I had a lot of knitting time there in America because I wasn't working, and so let me show you. After I finished the dad sweater, oh, you know, I didn't even talk about like anything I did differently. I didn't really do anything differently for this. I went by the pattern. I made the sleeves a little shorter because I have very short arms. I'm quite small. I'm only 5 feet tall, so I made the sleeve shorter, but other than that I didn't really do anything about it. So yeah, sorry, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, anyways, back to the whip. So after I finished that sweater, I went on to work on the Flora sweater by Eri Shimizu using this beautiful colorway that I got. This is technically also part of my acquisitions, but I'm already using it, so I'll just show you now. This is from Grenouille Co. Steph's colorway, Three Sisters colorway. The first time I saw this was when I opened up her countdown calendar from last year. We traded countdown calendars last year, and I saw this colorway in a mini skein form and I was like so in love with it. And I also really wanted to try her merino linen base. So this is 90% superwash merino, 10% linen. And it's got these beautiful, it's like a grungy blue, I want to say. But yeah, it's got some speckles in it. It's a single ply yarn. It is so soft and cozy. So I'm currently knitting again the Flora sweater by Eri Shimizu. And it's a 2x2 broken rib stitch sweater. And it's like a top-down yoke construction. I'm currently doing, I split for sleeves. I'm currently working on one sleeve right now. For those of you who may not know, I usually do sleeves first and then body last. So I'm working on one sleeve right now. And yeah, it's going really well. I love how it's knitting up. A little close up for you. The speckles look really good together. I think it'd be really cute. Oh, I forgot to talk about my pants. Okay, I'll talk about that after. But I think it'll look really good with the pants I'm wearing right now. And I'm pretty much going according to pattern. I think the only thing will be I'm gonna make, it calls for 3/4 length sleeves. I don't really like 3/4 length, so I think I'm gonna go for just a full long sleeve. And then for the collar, it actually called for 2x2 twisted rib, and I did one by one because I didn't read the instructions. But I think I like it. I actually like that a lot, that it's like a little separated. And I really like how it grows from the yoke. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I was pretty much working on this monogamously in America. And then I'll show you my current whip that I'm trying to finish up before I start on this again. But yeah, love how it's working up. I think it'll be great for layering during the winter, like wearing some coat over it, but it'll actually be a really good springtime knit too because of the linen content. But yeah, super happy with how this is going. It's currently living in a project bag by the Love Stitch. Tiara, super talented. I think she just had her baby like 4 or 5 months ago, and she's just been super busy with 2 kids, so she hasn't put out anything in a while. But once she does, you guys should totally go for it. She makes beautiful project bags and also hand dyes yarn as well. So there's that. And then let me go back and talk about my pants real quick, because I totally forgot that this is an FO. So this is a sewing FO that I made in America. Let me back up a little. You can't really see it, but I'll put a picture up on the screen to show you what it actually looks like with the, and I'm sure you've seen it with the dad sweater. I put an Instagram post up about it, but yeah, so this is the Arthur pants by, oh my gosh, this is so Liberated. No, maybe not. Yeah, So Liberated. Why'd I second-guess myself? Anyways, it's by So Liberated. It's made from bull denim I got from Joann's while I was there. It's got these, can't really tell, but it's got this flat-felled seam running down the legs here. It's got pockets in the front and in the back. And I did the elastic waist, but there are instructions for a zipper waist as well. But they are so cozy, they are so comfy. I'm so happy with them. I really want to make another pair in like some linen. That would be really pretty. But my brother-in-law, he has an industrial sewing machine that he uses, and he let me use it for this project, and it was so nice. Such a game changer. But anyways, yeah, that's another FO I totally forgot about. And yeah, just letting you know, I might have to head out for a FaceTime chat with my family soon, so I'll let you know when that happens. But anyways, let me try to squeeze in a couple more things. Another whip. So this whip I totally forgot in Japan. I forgot to pack it, so I couldn't work on it in the US. Ooh, it looks so nice on camera. This is the Javelin shawl by Petite. She's Petite knits things on Instagram, but I'll put the info here. This was actually a test knit, but see, I still haven't finished it. But obviously I told her about it. She was totally okay with it. But it's got these beautiful like twisted kind of stitches that kind of grows from, so it's a crescent moon shape, and it grows from this little garter tab here, and it grows outward. So I'm almost done. I'm like so close to finishing. This is knit in my own hand-dyed yarn from my shop. It's Urami from my Halloween collection. It's this dark kind of like blood red color. Urami means grudge, and it was the coordinating tonal for my grudge colorway, which I'll put up here. But yeah, to go along with the grudge, it's called Urami. It's this really nice blood red color, which is actually kind of holiday-y. So I'm really excited to wear this. It's a super fun knit. I love the stitches. I obviously didn't do any modifications other than for the I-cord edge here. So it's the wrong side, but here you go. The I-cord edge. The thing about crescent shaped shawls is that since you increase almost every single row or every other row, the edge tends to be too tight for the shawl itself, so it doesn't really open up. Sometimes it kind of looks a little bunched up. It doesn't really stretch out as much. So what I read online to combat that is to double knit the I-cord edge. So for an I-cord edge, what you do is for this one, I knit to the last 3 stitches, and then I slip the stitches purlwise, and then when I turn the work, I knit those first 3 stitches, put those 3 stitches that I just knit back onto the left needle, and then knit them again. So I essentially knit them twice. And so what that does is it makes this here. So I don't know if you can see, but the bigger stitch is like the first row of stitches, and then the smaller stitch here right after it. Maybe these two are better. So this big stitch is the first 3 knits, and then I put it back on the left needle, and then that second the second time I knit over those 3 stitches is that little bump here. So it kind of lengthens the I-cord a little bit, gives it a little bit more elasticity to help this shawl kind of be able to stretch and grow into itself. And I think that helps out a lot. So I'm also doing that for my What the Fade shawl, because a lot of people have said that the I-cord can be too tight, because I-cord doesn't really stretch I-cord edges, so that really helps. So it's a little tip if you are currently going to do a project with an I-cord edge. If you want a little bit, tiny bit more stretchability, that might be a good option for you. Like, this is just regular I-cord, and it's really tough there's no give to it, but those segments that I did the double knitting, it does have a little bit more stretch to it. So that's just a little thing that I did for this shawl, and I think it'll help when I finish and I block it out and everything. It won't kind of tighten into itself like crescent shaped shawls usually would want to do. So yeah, that's that. I've got a little stitch marker here from Tiny Human Knits. Laura, she gave me this stitch marker when I ordered from her a while back. But yeah, so I'm almost done. I'm in like the last section, and then I'm good. And then this is also Tiny Human Knits Laura's project bag that she gave to me. So sweet. It matches one of her self-striping yarn colorways, and I love it so much. So that is another whip. So now let me check to see. Okay, so, and then I also have one more kind of small whip that I kind of casted on in like a what do you call it, cast-on-itis moment in America. Let me see, it's a little stuck. So this is made with the yarn that I salvaged from the West Knits MCal. So I knitted that. I was knitting section 1, it was fine. And then I started seeing the other sections come out or be released as I was knitting section 1. And then it was just not my thing. I knew that I was not going to wear a shawl like that. Like, I've seen other people's and it looks so good, and they wear it and it looks so good on them, but I just personally, it doesn't fit my outfit vibe. So I unfortunately had to rip back, and so I salvaged the yarn from it, and I'm currently using it to make a wow, I totally don't even remember. I think it's just the Seasons pullover, TBH. Yeah, Season Sweater by Ozetta. So I'm holding 2 skeins of yarn together. So this is Urami again. I think you could kind of tell that is my favorite tonal for my collection. But this is Urami on my non-superwash organic wool linen base. Let's see if I could. So it's got this marled heathered kind of look because of the linen content in addition to the wool. So you can kind of see the color difference here. It's this 100% superwash merino wool is definitely darker than the organic wool linen. But yeah, I really love how this feels and looks. I really want to make a cardigan out of something like this, but I'm also holding it together with, this is Boucle Lawn. I think it's just their 4-ply wool base. I'm not really sure about the colorway. I'll put all the info here, but it's just this really nice deep red color. So I'm holding those 2 together, and I'm still just like, just looks like a little tube thing right now because it's on tiny needles. But I love how it's knitting together. Let me see if I can stretch that out. So it's half fisherman's rib, half and half fisherman's rib. I love how the stitches look with the 2 held together. It'll be really cozy red sweater. But yeah, it's just a little tiny thing right now. Nothing, I haven't done enough to talk about any I haven't done anything much on it actually after I casted it on. So yeah, there's that. That's technically a whip, but I'm probably going to work on this a lot more once I'm done with the blue Flora sweater. And right now that's living in tiaras, again, love stitch, project bag. It's got these cute little beetles on it. Super cute. So that is all the whips. Yeah. Now I have a lot of acquisitions to show you. Oh, let me show you the boucle one. I actually have the other skein here. So this is the skein that I'm holding my thing together with for the season sweater. Boucle. It's Argyle Rouge. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but super pretty red color. So you might hear rustling anyways for the acquisitions. I'm sorry, it's just like in a pile here. So I'll try to mute the rustling a bit in editing so that you don't have to go through that. So yeah, let's get to it. There's a lot. So first, I went to Apricot Yarns in San Diego to check them out, and I got a couple things. So I have one thing here, and I think I have my other thing is somewhere in this pile, so I'll let you know. But they are a lovely LYS local yarn store. The owner was super nice. I think she was the owner, but she recognized me and she said hi. But she was super nice. It's a super cute place. There's like a lot of places to eat and hang out over there. So I recommend you check it out. It's Apricot Yarns in San Diego. But the first thing I got was this. A sweater quantity of Scout by Kelborn Woolens. It's 100% wool, 274 yards. 250 meters per 100 grams. So it's like a DK weight, I'd say, but it's this really nice warm brown green color. Ooh, looks nice on camera. It's this heathered dark brown and green. It's gonna be so cozy. It feels really nice and woolly. So yeah, here's the tag, Scout by Kelborn Woolens. So I got this. I think I want to make I don't know, some kind of cozy cardigan. cozy cardigan out of this. This feels like it's giving me cardigan vibes. So this is one thing. So this is not in any particular order, by the way. I'm just pulling stuff out. But I also ordered a not a surprise, like a sock club from Havierland on Etsy. And so they have a spooky slumber party monthly club. So I ordered, I think this is October's club. And so she or they so you could see hand-dyed yarn inspired by spooky tales, cryptids, and the supernatural, which is totally up my alley. And so what they do is they base the club off of a urban legend, and then they dye a colorway out of it. So this one is inspired by Mall Dyer Run, and they actually put like an explanation about it with the package, but I forgot in the US, so now I don't have it anymore. But totally just look up the urban legend on Google probably. But it's the super cool red and black and white colorway, and it came with this kind of off-white cream mini skein. This will be a super fun sock, but also I feel like it's a good kind of middle colorway if you wanted to make like a red to black fade. That could also be an option. Like it looks, I think it might look really cool with urami on one end and then like a black on the other. I don't know, just an idea. But yeah, I'm not sure what to make with this yet, but it's a super cool colorway. It's got really nice speckling. Love the black speckles a lot. And actually, if you think about it, it might be a good holiday sock too. It's an option. So yeah, I got this sock set. These are leftovers. Okay. And then I also, while I was there, Pearl Soho was having a sale on their linen quill, or I think for a lot of their Pearl Soho brand yarns actually. So linen quill, and then there's also other stuff. But before I wanted to buy it, but the shipping was quite a lot for shipping from the US to Japan. So since I was in the US, they offered free shipping. I was like, this is my chance. So I got a ton of stuff. So excuse the rustling. Okay. So I got this, and I will show you what I got. So I got enough linen quill to make a the stripy linen quill version. I do stripy linen quill, the half and half wrap, but the stripy half and half wrap. So you make it out of linen quill, and I previously tried to make the half and half wrap, but I'm just not the type of person to knit with one color for a really long time, and it's like a blanket sized wrap. Sorry, my camera stopped recording real quick, but I was saying that I'm sure you've seen the half and half triangles wrap like everywhere, especially Stress Knits. She makes a ton of it, and it's like I really she makes me want to knit one so bad. But I tried to knit one before, and again it was just too much of one color for me. I need some other stuff in my life instead of just straight garter stitch. So when they came out with the stripy half and half triangles wrap, I was like, oh, that's it, that's what I need. So I bought enough to make one. But I mean, it'll also be like a really good whatchamacallit, set of yarn for like any other kind of multicolored shawl, I think. So I think this is it. So here's the set. I think there should be one more. Oh, here. This is the, oh gosh, how am I supposed to fold this? Let me try to face it all one way so you can see what it's like. So I decided on like a blue and purple color story, I guess you could say. So here it is. So it's got white, So let me just read them all out loud. But this is the set of yarn for the stripy half and half triangles wrap. And again, it's the Pearl Soho linen quill. I'm sure you've seen it. It's 50% Highland wool, 35% alpaca, 15% linen. And it's a non-super wash. So this colorway is Blue Pansy. It's like this lovely, not bright, deep, I guess, deeply mid-toned denim blue almost. This purple here, that's nice, is dark iris. This white is pale oats. It's like a warm cream. They have like cool creams and warm creams, so this is the warmer cream. This one is dark denim. So if you want to see this dark denim compared to this blue, so this is like a brighter version of the dark denim, I want to say. And then this here is gray denim. So if you want to see dark denim and gray denim, it's like a comparison. And then this one's kind of like that pop of color I kind of wanted. And then lastly, this one here is Peach Stone, which is really, it's a really nice lavender color. So let me show you the purples together. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Purples together, and then cream. So you choose 6 different colors, and then you stripe them all together, kind of. It's a free pattern on Pearl Soho, so you could definitely check it out on Ravelry or on their website. So that's that. And then I also, from Pearl Soho, got a sweater quantity of good wool. This is a Pearl Soho brand, Pearl Soho Good Wool. It is 100% Andean Highland wool. And this is in the colorway Coastline Gray, which is like a purpley gray actually. So it's more, I want to say it's more purple than gray. But yeah, super pretty. Gonna make a sweater out of this probably. I think it's heavy fingering weight, I want to say. 383 yards, so it's like sport weight. So it's really nice. I got a sweater quantity of this as well. So that was my Pearl Soho haul. And then Coast to Coast was having a little in-stock sale, and I wanted to purchase her very black yarn, because black is actually kind of black is really hard to dye. It takes a really long time, and I hate dyeing super blacks. So when she had hers, I was just like, I'm just gonna take one for myself, because yeah, then I don't have to dye it. So I bought hers. So sorry for crinkling. So I got her black, which is light, slightly dim. But I think this is actually her slightly not as black that she had, which is still black enough. It's like as black as my hair. So this is her black that I got. And then also she had these grab bags. So let me open this up. She had this grab bag of a bit discounted yarn, and I believe this is all just her sock base, her classic sock. Yeah, 80% merino, 20% nylon. So I had this black, and then also I got a 4-piece grab bag, which had these super neon colors. Super fun. I don't know, I really like that it gave me something that I'm not really usually comfortable with, because I would not have bought these for myself. But when they came in, I was really excited, because I think this will make a really fun shawl. So there's 2 of these blues, 1 of these greens, and 1 really bright red. So it's kind of like blowing out in the camera, but this is what they look like. So I got all of that and this black. I think I could like figure out like a color scheme and make a really fun shawl with this. So that is that. And then also, so I ordered from Pigment and Ply. Baby's crying. So I ordered from Pigment and Ply a while ago for her Witcher pre-order, and I had her ship it to me in America because I knew I was going to be there when she shipped it. So I have that haul as well. Sorry for the crinkling. So first off, I have a sweater quantity of, let me see. You know, I can't pronounce it, so I'm just gonna put it here and also type it right here. But I have a sweater quantity of this. It's in her cashmere sock base, so 80% merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon sock. And it is so pretty. Let me just pull down the band. It's mostly this dark teal. I'll be right back. Someone woke up from his nap. Is that you? Is that you in the camera? You're so small. Here. Hi. Wanna say hi to everybody? Hi. Okay, so he's gonna hang out with me because Papa is putting away groceries right now. So what was I talking about? I was talking about this. Oh, that's a big yawn. He's a big yawn. Okay, so I was talking about this one. So I'm not sure how to pronounce this name, but it is this really beautiful teal and green and mustard yellow colorway. It is so pretty. How's this? Do you like this one? What would you rate it? 10 out of 10? Well, I think it's 10 out of 10. Alright, so this is in the sock base, and I got a sweater's quantity of this. And then, yeah, let me move it down so you guys can watch it. How's that? Okay, so I got that, and then I also got 3 different DK skeins. So this is all in her Superwash Merino DK base. This is Rascala. And it's this beautiful blue with browns. Oh, big yawn, baby. Blue, brown, green colorway. Let's see. There you go. Look at those colors. So there's this one. Do you like this one? Yeah. And then I also got this same DK base, and this is the Wild Hunt, which is like a mainly dark blue. So you can kind of see here, dark blue, and it's got this like bolt of brown, warm brown and yellow. So this is really pretty. Oop. Dropped it, mister. And then I got, again, Superwash Merino DK Eskel or the Leshy. It's this really beautiful purple colorway. And then she also included this stitch marker here. I don't know if you could see it. This way. Let's see if it focuses. It says toss a coin for the Witcher, I think. So if you watch The Witcher, you know what that's talking about. But it's this beautiful variegated purpley color, and I think I'm planning on using those 3 plus another DK for a what's it called? Squishy shawl? Is that what it's called? By Andrea Mowry. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on using that for. And then so that was all the yarn I got while I was in the US. Did some damage there. And then also, when I came back from the US, so yesterday I just got it in the mail. I pre-ordered Coast to Coast. Erin is like one of my favorite dyers, so I ordered Coast to Coast yarn from Yarnaholic, which is a online yarn store here in Japan, and she sometimes, oh, big yawn. You still sleepy, dude? Yeah? But she did a pre-order. She sometimes makes pre-orders available for different yarn dyers. So she had one for coast to coast. So I bought 2 DK sweater quantities. So here's some rustling. Some rustling. You gonna hold on to that, buddy? Okay, so first sweater quantity. Come on, buddy. Gotta be quiet for everybody, okay? So the first sweater quantity is this. This is Blue Crab from Coast to Coast. Oh, it's so pretty. It's blowing it out a little bit here. I'm trying to, okay, here. So it's this really nice oceany blue color. Buddy, are you still sleepy? Let's see if you can sleep after this. But it's this oceany blue color with these brown specks in it. Brown and orange, I'd like to say. Super pretty. I love this Blue Crab. I think it's one of my favorites of hers. Yeah, so this is one sweater quantity. And then another one is Is it too loud? Okay, almost done. So this is Understory, just this really nice dark green color. Do you want to hold it? Really nice dark green with yeah, is it nice? It's like got some slight variegation to it, but it's not super variegated. And I got a sweater quantity of this as well. You want to hold it? Oh no. You understand? He's a little grumpy because he woke up from his nap. But yeah, so that's it, I think. Is that it, baby? Yeah? Okay, I think that is it. So that is all my acquisitions. It was quite a lot. But now I have to put this all away. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope I didn't go too quickly. I feel like I kind of like sped through everything, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to post a lot more frequently now that I'm home. I'm working. So, oh baby, there's so many yawns. So now that I'm working and I'm at home, I can start talking to you guys a lot more frequently. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. We are going to, well, I think I'm going to put everything away first, eat lunch, and Evie's been starting to eat purees and baby food, so we're all going to eat lunch together. And then I'm going to dye some samples and edit this video. But yeah, hopefully this video will be up sooner rather than later. Okay, and Evie's starting to get a little antsy, so I'm gonna end it here. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And this grumpy face and I will see you later. Okay, see you later, everyone. See you later. Okay, bye.